Boy, Ron, I didn't think that was gonna happen this morning. We got in here a little bit late, later than we should have. We were trying to utilize cover and come around the lek this morning so that we stay undetected as we moved in. And you know, as you see for the sage grouse, our cover is even less than it was with the sharptails.
Taking that longer path, it proved to be a little bit more work, and I, for one, overdressed for the morning.
Oh, I did too, because we thought it was going to be like it was yesterday morning. You know, it's very, very cold yesterday morning, so I overdressed, and what we ended up doing is creating a big sweat bath and steam, and so I actually had a lot of problem this morning with my viewfinder fogging up from the steam coming up out of my shirt. And I know better than to actually breathe on my viewfinder, because that has messed me up pretty good over the years. But yeah, it was it was a tough morning, but it really turned out to be a fantastic shoot.
It was. My hope every time that I go out is that I'll be able to see something that I've never seen before. And today we were very fortunate in not only to see the courtship ritual of these grouse, but to actually witness a pair breeding.
Right.
Doug, I'm actually surprised we had as good a morning as we did. As the wind picked up, sometimes these birds will just hunker down and go ahead and seek shelter, but they continued to display for us, and it was a tremendous morning.
Yeah, it was, it really was. This has been spectacular. You know, both the sharptail and the sage grouse. Now I can't tell you which one is my favorite, because they both have very unique characteristics and the way they display during their breeding process. So, but this has been spectacular.
I have a 500 millimeter lens with a crop camera. It gives me 800 millimeters with a 1.6 crop, and then if you add a 1.4 teleconverter onto that, you're over 1,000 millimeters. So.
Right.
Especially with a subject like the sage grouse, where you want to use caution,
right.
It gives you the opportunity to increase your distance from that bird.
Right, they are a very sensitive species, and we can't stress it enough. You've got to be careful when you're dealing with birds like this. I mean, they're on the decline, and we don't want to be the cause of any more of that. However, it is a very worthwhile effort to record these behaviors before they're gone, possibly.
Absolutely.
And we also talked about taking the extra effort to conceal yourself properly. Not only does that allow you to get better shots, but it keeps the birds at ease as well. And you know you've done your job properly in concealment if the animal approaches you to a very close distance. And if that happens, you know, if the bird gets really close, you know he's too close for you to even get a shot of him, don't even try. You know, don't even attempt to do that, because if a bird is just a few feet in front of you, you're not going to be able to get a shot that close with a lens set up and a camera set up like this. So any movement to even attempt something like that is just going to spook the bird and cause him, you know, undue stress. But, you know, we had some with the sharptails right up behind us that had walked up right behind us. We could hear them. We didn't dare turn and try to look at them, but we could hear them just a few feet behind us. And just by sitting still, we just let them do their thing, and they actually eventually came around and joined the rest of the group.
Absolutely, yeah. It was great to just be able to sit and listen to that, even knowing that there was no opportunity for a shot there.
Well, Ron, the birds have moved on to cover now. I think it's time for us to maybe get a cup of coffee.
Sounds great, Doug.
I'm on my breeding lek.
Ah, son of a...
Right on a cactus. You can cut it. Oh, everything's asleep. Ooh, girl, you ain't gonna believe what that dude going for you.